49 senators voted to move forward on the bill that would have protected abortion access. Nationwide, even if the Supreme Court overturns Roe v. Wade, Democrats needed 60 votes to pass it. They knew going in they didn't have those votes, but they said they would hold the vote to force every senator to state his or her position on abortion rights. All 50 Republicans voted against proceeding to debate on the bill. One Democrat joined them, the West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin. He said he thought the bill was too broad and that he would support a narrower one. After the vote, the Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer sent a message to voters.
The vote we just took makes crystal clear the contrast between the parties as we approach the midterm elections. Vote, elect more pro-choice Democrats if you want to see a woman have control over her own body.
Of course, this failed vote comes about a week after a draft opinion leaked. It showed the Supreme Court ready to overturn Roe v. Wade. CNBC's senior congressional correspondent Ilan Moy on the top story at the bottom of the hour, live in Washington. So what happens now, Ilan?
Well, Chef, Democrats knew the vote today was going nowhere, but they said this is just the beginning of the fight. Vice President Kamala Harris was visibly upset as she presided over the vote. You could hear it in her voice. And after it was over, she argued that Washington is out of touch with America.
The Senate failed to stand in defense of a woman's right to make decisions about her own body. And let's be clear, the majority of the American people believe in defending a woman's right, her choice, to decide what happens to her own body. And this vote clearly suggests that the Senate is not where the majority of Americans are on this issue.
Without a federal law, states will be the ones to decide whether women have access to abortions if the Supreme Court overturns Roe v. Wade. Democrats also used the vote today to call out the two pro-choice female Republican senators, Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowski. They voted against the bill today, saying that it goes farther than Roe v. Wade, and they have their own proposal to codify the court's decision. Senator Joe Manchin, the only Democrat to vote no, also signaled he'd be willing to support a narrower bill.
I'm begging you all to do a clean Roe v. Wade. I think that's what the American public wants. That's what the citizens deserve in this country.
But ultimately, Democrats are hoping this issue will galvanize voters and give them momentum heading into the midterm elections.
I say to women across America, like me and so many others, now is not the time to back down or sit down. Now is the time to lift up our voices and fight back. And that's exactly what we are going to do.
Shep, several lawmakers plan to be at protest this weekend in front of the Supreme Court and across the country.